Why is there?
Oh
He
yeah,
held the kid up.
still at Bighorns. I can still hear that in the background.
Yeah, because you're not. Are you streaming?
Yes.
The moment you start streaming is when it stops.
Yeah, I'm streaming.
There we go. I looked up what all the unlockable skins are for this, by the way.
Are they good?
Joel keeps everything except for he gets one new skin, the winter gear, so you can wear that whenever you want. But Ellie got a shit ton of new stuff. They gave her a Days Gone T-shirt, a Horizon Zero Dawn T-shirt, a Death Stranding T-shirt, a Ghost of Tsushima T-shirt, a
Good lord.
what else?
I'd probably wear the Death Stranding t-shirt.
They gave her a bunch of modern games, like a shit ton. Jack and Daxter. They gave her fucking a couple of like. I think they gave her a Final Fantasy. They gave her a Final Fantasy VII T-shirt. Bunch of shit, bro. I couldn't believe it. Ridiculous. Serious situation. My brain laugh. Is that Chuck Black? Is that Chuck Black? Lord knows. Oh no. What the fuck is this?
More infected, I'm fine.
Did I go too far? Thanks.
Probably.
What? Okay, that's a bug. Why does it go away?
Because you suck. I'm not that loud.
Kind of are.
For you, maybe, but I was the reason I did that was to test myself when I had my TV or that TV that's in the living room. I barely getting. It's all good. It's whatever. Yo, vintage GameCube.
There we go.
Let's try the gate.
You did it!
Yeah, get on through. Scoot.
Those flickers. You think they were fireflies?
No. No, I don't think so.
Why would they have infected so close to the lab?
Well, Bill used them as a form of defense. Maybe they're doing the same.
Yeah, I can see that.
So I pretty much figured out my entire arm. most part, except for maybe some of the upper areas,
Mm-hmm.
my bicep and shit. I'm really excited to get the ball rolling on it. I got to save though. It sucks because like I don't really like where I'm sleeping right now for a tattoo, which is why I literally haven't tried to push the gun or pull the trigger on that. Um, but I was thinking up concepts because originally I was going to get two completely different designs. One being Norse mythology, and one just being a design that was made by an artist, which I did like the design. However, I started seeing a bunch of them going around. Even though mine was semi-unique, the one of the biggest things about it, it had a clock involved and it was a pocket watch. But number one, I really like watches, so if I'm gonna have a watch on me, it could be a real one. Number two, I saw like I can't even tell you how many clock tattoos I saw within like 2 weeks after like collaborating with the artist, and that's before you getting a sketch. Plus, I ended up using money of it anyway. So I was thinking about what am I going to do because I know what I want to do on my neck, but I don't know what I want to do for the rest of my arm, and I want that whole side covered. So I decided to just go with Norse mythology, but I had to think because I don't like everything that's in Norse mythology. There's certain stories that I don't really vibe with. There's certain gods I don't necessarily follow.
Yeah, I'd expect to see
Symbols,
something
things
by
like
now.
that.
Skin size.
So I was really like thinking about it, and I found a couple things, but it's hard to time the ones I found. But then I had like almost like an epiphany,
Mm-hmm.
and I also stumbled across something that I just fell in love with. Basically, there is two crows or two ravens that are called Hugin and Munin.
University?
Both of those words are Nordic, which
I was a
mean
student.
one of them means
Why not?
wisdom, and the other one means thought.
I had Sarah when I was pretty young.
I love that. Those ravens basically they belong to Odin, and they go out on daily flights all over the world, and they basically just look and gather information. They come back, and they tell him what the hell's going on. Love that idea, so I found a design that I like for that. One of my other favorite stories is Skull and Hati, which are the wolves that chase the sun and the moon. I found something cool for that, and then also it kind of hit me, but there's a lot of like symbolism that goes into this particular thing, like concept wise for me and just the whole thing itself. But it's Valkyries. Like I'd never thought about it before, but I really actually do like the concept of Valkyries, um, and strong women in general. So I went around doing some research on Valkyries, like specifically because I didn't want to get like I did look up Valkyrie art, but a lot of it is paintings, and I don't necessarily want that. I want it more so like how a tapestry would look, which is like very basic illustrations, like in a kind of Gaelic form. And I couldn't find anything like that. So I went reading different Valkyrie stories. And the one that I like the most is the one of a
Are you ever
Valkyrie
gonna
named
find living
Sigrun.
fireflies?
She was the new queen of the Valkyries after Freya, which was the wife to Odin. And then before she was the queen and after she was the queen, her whole story like just is amazing. I
Wasn't
love
that
her.
the chick you killed her son in the first one?
No, well Freya, yeah, Freya is that. That's who that is in God of War, and then Sigrun is also the Valkyrie queen in there. But like I just fell in love with the whole concept of her story, and so I want to get her helmet, which it's a big ass, it's amazing, beautiful helmet. I want to get that on my arm. Now the problem is because the model that I found is like a real model, it doesn't necessarily fit with that whole like pad like tapestry design.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm probably gonna do is draw. I'm probably gonna draw it out on a piece of paper and try to make it look a certain way, and then I'm gonna bring the whole concept to this guy. I think I know who I'm gonna go with. I originally wanted to go with my artist who already did this part of my arm, but I kind of wouldn't mind going back to the same tattoo shop and getting with another guy because he does, from what I've seen, he does a lot of like mythology tattoos. Like he did James's whole arm with Greek mythology, and then just from looking at the page, for this tattoo shop, he's got posts, even on Instagram, posts of like multiple different architectural like tattoos of like faces or like stonework, all that kind of shit. So I kind of want to. Most of this is just line work. For the most part, it's nothing too fancy. The what it makes it like more fancy, the shading and the shape.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, to do that, the other thing though is the placement. Like originally, I wanted to do the helmet at the base of my arm, but then looking at how my first tattoo is on here, I don't see how I could get the helmet and it would line up perfectly. So I kind of can't do that. So I'm probably gonna get the Ravens on the bottom. Then the Ravens are gonna lead into the helmet. The helmet's gonna sit on top of that, and then the helmet has like really big wings on it. That's gonna like kind of go around and grip my elbow. And then I want to work in the skull on top of shit too. But I also have a tree thing for the Yggdrasil I have that I want to get on the background. A whole bunch of shit. Whole bunch of money. Whole bunch of shit. Kind of sucks though. I really wanted to get the Ravens higher up, but I can't necessarily do that.
Why?
Because like I was looking at my arm, and because my tattoo that I have isn't like, it's not necessarily lined up the right, like where it needs to be. Like it's not all the way on the inside of my arm. It is, but it isn't at the same time. Like basically, there's a circle. There's the top circle part or the sphere that I have, and if I was gonna do the Valkyrie helmet, like I don't have enough room on my skin to do, like her helmet would take up so much of my fucking arm. It'd be kind of crazy, I think. Unless I cut like a trim down, like it all depends too. Because this place, they're really good at like they like to come like it even says on their shop description, it's custom tattoo. They really like to like hear what you want, and then they'll come up with the concept. Like they'll put it together, kind of thing. So like I kind of want to show them the placements and things like that. It's now what sucks too is I want it to all be together and like a sleeve, right? But I don't want to pay for a fucking sleeve right out the gate because it's just so much money. Like I would like to get it in pieces. The only downside is like to get it connected the way I think is it would have to all be continuous. It would take multiple sessions because of the size for sure. However, like I spent 600 on what's on my arm right now, and that's 9 inches from the top to bottom.
Mm-hmm.
600 fucking dollars. That's a lot of money. And I would like to do the same thing to the side, but this is a different artist, and I don't know if he would charge me. He's actually the guy who owns the shop, so I don't know if he would charge me more money. And then the tip that I would have to consider, which any like 600, I would have to give $200 minimum, maybe 150. But again, where I'm sleeping on the couch, I just don't want to be like, because what I did when I got my first tattoo, I wrapped it on my shirt with Aquifer. I made sure that shit wasn't near my body, and I was very cautious, and it came out great. I get compliments on it all the fucking time, and it healed properly. This shit, sometimes my arm just gets pinched
All right,
in
we're
weird
inside.
fucking angles.
Come on, kiddo, give me
Fucking,
your hand.
it could get like, even if I wrapped it, fucking rubbed on the wrong way. The couch isn't necessarily so like I don't know.
Let's look around.
Definitely can't do my neck because I sleep on that. Like the pillow I sleep on, like it doesn't have a case, so it's not like I could just wash the case and be sleeping on a fresh case.
Why
And
don't
I
you go
can.
buy some cases?
It doesn't have not that kind of pillow. It's not a normal pillow. It's like something completely different. But still, I don't want to like the tattoo's gonna cost money, so I don't want to be fucking having to spend extra money just to take care of it. The only thing I should have to buy is oxygen. That's it. Antibacterial soap. That's it. I did a bunch of research on how to take care of a tattoo, and like, there's so many different things, right? Like, some people, crazy. Some people say you want to leave it wrapped, fucking for like a week. Hell no. Other tattoo. I basically went with what my guy told me to do. He said to leave it on. I think he said for like 2 hours or 4 hours, somewhere in there, and then just start doing the the normal process, which is like day to day for 2 weeks straight, which is you wash it with antibacterial soap, unscented it, can't have any scent. Then you apply a thin layer of Aquifer as like a protection and leave it be. And then like when I slept, I wrapped in a shirt. Now I would do that twice a day. I would wake up in the morning, wash the tattoo, apply the Aquifer. I was working at Outback, so I did Quest 3 days off. So for just 3 days, I was doing that. I would wake up, wash it, Aquifer, and then at the end of the day, I do the same thing. I would wash it, do Aquifer. Then when I started going to work, I'd wash it in the morning before leaving and apply it, wear a long sleeve. I'd go there, and then I would fucking like leave it, try my best not to bump into anything, none of that shit. Come home as soon as I got home because I was sweating over there. Then I would rinse it and apply Aquifer and do that. And I just did that for 2 weeks, and my tattoo came out great for the most part. I have some minor fading near my wrist for sure, but for the most part, every other bit of the tattoo, like if I shaved my arm and put like on it, it would look fucking amazing. My neck is gonna be trickier too because number one, that's really exposed to light, sunlight, which can fade your color. Number one. Number two, a lot of sweat can build up like on my head. Like I'd probably get a haircut and like do the set, like to really try to make my head as cool as possible. And I'd have to apply that shit because I'll sweat on that tattoo a whole bunch. And then obviously the biggest thing is gonna be sleeping. Like I've already thought, like either I would buy like a bandana or like a scarf, or even I would just have to bandage it up. Like find some like a cloth, maybe not cloth, but like a gauze bandage or something like that, and wrap that around my fucking neck and like put that there with the Aquifer and sleep like that because it's colored. Like and it's red. And the last thing I want is back to say I'd be so upset. So upset. Caden's gonna get a tramp stamp. What?
That's too
You're
funny.
gonna get a creeper rising out of your ass crack. Yeah. And then on your ass cheeks, it's gonna be 2 TNT explosions.
Hold on a second. Don't go that way. Yes, I'm glad I went this way and not the other.
You know, Caden, there's 2 things. Right? 2 really cool sleeve ideas, in my opinion, would be a Tetris or a Minecraft sleeve. Both of those would look super cool. What? No, a tattoo. Like Tetris would look really cool. There's a lot of color you can do with that. Minecraft would look cool too because like it's Minecraft. Like you could add a lot of shit.
Yes, another tool.
If you were gonna get a video game tattoo, Mike, what would it be? What would it
Oh, bro. There would be a couple of them. Like there would be Zelda, Mario.
But now, what would you do? Just the symbols, or would you do like bigger things for the game?
I'd probably get the ocarina.
See, my thing was like, believe it or not, when I was like 13, I did say I wanted to get tattoos, and I said that I was actually maybe more towards 14, 15. But I said I was going to start getting tattoos, and I wanted to build a whole sleeve of game symbols. Like I just now that idea kind of went out the window because like I grew the fuck up, and I also wanted to get something that meant more than that. But I still like it, and I was thinking about it, and like I really want an Azura's Wrath tattoo.
Never played it.
It's a fantastic game for the story. The combat, I think, is where it falls a little short because the combat can feel a little repetitive and just kind of weird. Like it's not super in depth or anything like that, but the story's fantastic and the cutscenes are amazing. But I really was looking at like if I worked out, part of me would want to look like Azura, like how he looks. Now their bodies are mechanical, so the way they look is a little like not entirely possible, but they also have like 0% body fat. But it looked fucking badass. Um, I was even thinking about getting his body, like he's got markings on his body. I was even thinking about getting his nose as tattoos, or I wanted his eyes as tattoos. Like I wanted to do something. Then I also thought about like I want to get the word wrath tattooed on me somewhere because I feel like that's my biggest sin out of the 7. But I didn't know if I wanted to get that written north or if I wanted to get that. Like I really kind of wanted it written out, but I don't know where I would get it. Huh? Joseph didn't do that. You're thinking of the other guy.
I think I've got everything I could get here.
Yeah, John's the one who did the tattoo. Yeah, he's the one who tattooed people. Which no, that's not why. That
Check
game
this
is
room
not
one
why.
more
It
time.
could double as a game tattoo, but no, I just truly feel like that is true about me. Though, is like wrath is the one sin that I always fight against because I always want to fuck it. Like I'm very vengeful person, and like it sucks. Like no, because I'm not out fucking just fucking everybody. But yeah, wrath was one. Like it sucks. Like I kind of like I wouldn't mind getting small tattoos every now and again. I just don't have like a tattoo shop. Like for me, the hardest part of getting a tattoo is figuring out where to go and set it up because like I don't go to a place that's gonna charge me a whole lot. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Even though tattoos cost money, but I also don't want to go to a place where a dude will fucking sit me down, slap that bitch on in 20 minutes, and it looks like ass for the rest. Like no,
Yeah, quality.
yeah, like I don't mind paying for the quality. I don't know any fucking tattoo artists, and my sister, like, she doesn't really know. Like, I've asked her where she goes, but she goes to, she's never had like I think a consistent person. Like, she went to some dude out fucking somewhere, but I just, but yeah, I really want to do that. Really want to get that going. Kind of sucks that I spent so much money on Amazon and then I can only do concepts because I would. Again, though, the main thing holding me back is the fact that
Packed
I
up and left in a hurry.
fucking
Maybe not all of them.
Stay close.
am sleeping on a couch at the moment. And then I also have to I mean, it still would have been some time. Like, who knows how long? I think for this tattoo that I have, I had to wait like 3 weeks. I'm almost positive I had to wait like 3 weeks. So, because you can't just really walk in, like for something like this, you can't walk. You know, well, yes, that, but you also like it depends on how busy they are because it's not like, yeah, it's not like they don't have clients lined up already, so they have to have open. The better the artist, the fucking more booked out they be. I had to wait 3 weeks for the one I had. Um, so who knows how long? And then that's the thing is you have to maintain that money. Like you have to know how much it's going to cost. Then there's a deposit you have to put down. I don't know if it went up since last time, but when I did it, $50 you had to put down just to secure the appointment. The only benefit though is that $50 also goes towards your tattoo.
Lost 2 more guards to infected attacks.
Yeah,
About to go have another goddamn meeting about the safety of this lab.
that was six.
All of our equipment is here.
$600.
All of our data is
I
here.
paid $550 when I got
Personnel
it done. I put
values
the
still
50
living
for the
here.
deposit.
I'm gonna run another test.
And I would be
Otherwise,
going to the same
this
shop,
confidence
and
will drive me
it'd
insane.
be the other side of my arm, so it'd be the same amount of ink. So it would still be like some. Yeah, but this guy's the owner of the shop. The other guy wasn't, so it could be a lot of money. I want to fucking do it. I really fucking do. I have to get back up above $700 again. Like if I'm gonna do that, maybe 600. But I would have to get my bank account back up above $700.
I'd say you should get to 1,000, so that way, even if your tattoo
Well,
is
no, because you have to think. I have to get to there. Then I have to save whenever he tells me what the price is.
I don't know, 1,000, so that way even if the price goes up to like 800 because of inflation, you still have
Tattoo
$700.
artists, I don't think that affects them. Tattoo artists are usually they no. They charge about. It's all different. It's all different.
It's about the quality, the ink they use, and the sterilization.
You never know that I could be charged. Like there's some people who charge for time instead of like the rate. Like they could charge you 150 an hour. This tattoo took 6 hours.
What does it feel like?
Taking a cigarette and putting it down your arm.
It depends. The third coat was horrible.
It also depends on where you get it and the sensitivity of the skin.
Yeah. My wrist was fucking on fire by the time he was doing the white highlights. Like on fire, bro. The tattoo.
Find out where they went.
The bleaching the hair wasn't supposed to happen.
That's cute.
No, you never saw that shit, but I went to work with fucking salmon pink hair, like raw salmon color. No, it's because fucking I wanted white hair for MegaCon, and Charisma left that shit on really long, and I committed to it, like I wanted it to happen. That shit turned pink, and it burned my fucking head. When I woke up the next day, I had dried fucking blood and pus on my head that was sticking my fucking hair together.
Ew.
And then I had to rinse that, go to work, and then what was funny is when I got out of work and got home, and then Charisma came home like 2 hours later, her fucking boss and one of her coworkers said that I shouldn't even been at work because sweating could have made that shit get infected, and I would have had to shave all my fucking hair.
Lickers don't hide.
No, I took a picture. I did this bald filter thing on Snapchat. I took a picture of what I would look like with a beard and no hair, and I looked fucking terrifying. Even more terrifying than I already look. What?
It probably looks like a
White supremacist? I'm a taco supreme, bitch.
I'm not talking about KKK members. I'm talking about like.
You don't even know what you're talking
What?
about. But anywho, yeah, tattoos. I'd love to get my fucking hand tattooed. A part of me really wants to do that, but I know what you're fucking saying
Clickers.
and setting for yourself in life once you do that on your hand.
Well, maybe in all that research, they turned
You
out
basically rule out a lot of job potential, and also
Search, we'll find something.
also hand tattoos can be tricky because how often you wash your hands and use your hands, like you could
It'll fade it away.
it'll fade, or you could just fucking like it could fuck your hand. Like yeah, it could be a waste of money. Plus, I actually heard on Ink Masters that tattoo artists really fucking hate doing hand tattoos. Number one. Actually, no, it's not necessarily hand tattoos. It's like some people like to get their palms tattooed, and that's like the worst. It's not bad. It's just like think about it. Like think about getting a palm of your hand tattooed. It'd be cool, but it'd probably sketch me.
I wonder about people tattooing their eyeballs.
Yeah, that's possible.
Yeah, they're almost blind.
People tattoo their eyelids, their tongues, not the tongue, the mouths, like their lips and shit. Like Sean's brother has a tattoo on the inside of his lip. No. It says one asshole. Yeah, it's on the inside of his lip. I don't know. Probably the bottom one. Places I would never get tattooed would be like my ass. Because why? Why? Never get tattooed. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't. I'm not gonna say I would never get my legs tattooed because, like, I feel like if I really wanted the whole right side of my body tattooed, I could probably put stuff to put on my leg. Like even if it was just something cool, like a pattern or something like that, or words, even like words written down my legs, that'd be pretty cool. I just don't own any fucking shorts. Like I literally own no shorts. What?
hospital in Salt Lake City.
No.
You'll find him there. Still trying
I
to
wouldn't
get
mind getting one
the
of the LED tattoos, the ones that react, or the UV tattoos, the ones that
Do you know where that
react to
is?
certain light. That'd be kind of cool.
Columbus City.
Is it far?
It ain't close.
I wonder how it
Horseback.
looks. It's like shining a
What?
flashlight. Make it like purple.
It's like if you wore a white
Butterflies?
shirt and a black
Get
vest,
down.
you know, you light up really bright.
What the fuck are these
Damn,
guys?
bro. I kind of wish I did go for the tattoos.
We know where to go. Let's
I
get
don't
the
have
hell
a
out
problem
of
with
here.
space. I would work more, but fucking nobody's giving away shifts right now because everyone's a prick. If we get into busy season now, put a lot of money away. Start getting some tattoos. For sure. Gotta work on my body
Shit.
as well. A lot of shit I gotta do, kid. Ugh.
You could get debit on your left cheek, credit on your right cheek. Okay.
Oh my god. This is where Caden's not allowed to have tattoos.
Yeah, I'll give you the mushroom tattoo, kid.
I'm too squeamish to get tattoos. They would like do it and I would like freak out. I just have a permanent black mark.
No. If you move too much, they'd probably tell you to get out. They probably wouldn't do it.
They'd have to knock me out to do a tattoo.
I got to lay on my back for this tattoo. The other stuff, I might have to go on my face, which would really suck. The
They
neck, I
probably
would.
put you in like a massage chair, like where
They
have
put you. No, yeah,
like a cushion.
no. It's not that. It's more like a surgeon chair. Like it's got like you can move and bend. And there's arm things that you can put your arms out on. But like I said, you have to stay that way for hours. So I'd probably be put on my face for my arm. For the back of my arm, I would probably assume so as well. Now for my neck, I have no idea. I feel like I would either be sitting up or I'd be looking down. I have no idea for my neck.
Depends probably on where you're at. You got it.
I'm
Right.
doing it right here, like between the back of my jaw and the beginning of my back, basically.
So like right here.
Yeah, all of that.
So that they'll probably have you sitting up then.
All of that. Might even stretch up to here, and go down, and then fan out back here, and be like that big. That's it. Yeah, it's gonna be like a pulse. Where or what? I'm not telling you what it is.
Give me a hint.
No,
Come on.
no. Because when I have it, you'll know what it is. Maybe. Well, then I'll tell you when I have it. Suck my ass. Well, nobody knows who's a punk ass. Blasting off. Happy Hispanic Heritage Month. What the hell? It's hot dogs cut up in egg.
Pretty sure this is where I fall off of. No, it's the next door that I gotta break open. Oh shit, there's somebody there.
Oh, up there, they're remastering Portal.
Never played it. Ow.
What? What? Well,
What do you want me to do? What?
he is dead.
Oh man.
There's
Joel.
Mike on the dude.
What's up?
I need you to pull.
Okay. Alright, you ready? 1, 2, 3.
God, that had to hurt.
Here.
He's lucky they didn't hit his spine.
I bet you it felt like the Kippers Knickers.
I don't see anyone. Let's go.
That's what one of the watch guys I watched, that's what he said. Like, it's like a really nice strap on a watch. He said, now isn't that just the Kippers Knickers?
Can you
Shut
handle
up,
the
Kaden.
window?
Shut up, Kaden. Don't fucking say shit. 'Cause that's what'll fucking make you seem that way. Shut up. Shut up.
Move!
Shut up.
Hey,
Seriously.
hey, that's enough out of you.
Alright. Just stay here. I'm gonna flake this asshole.
I'd love to shoot.
Those were my friends you killed, asshole. Come on out. You want to do this the hard way?
Damn, you almost got blasted on.
We gotta get you out of here.
I'm okay.
You're not okay, Joel! Now, come on!
Reload the gun.
Move it!
See, Mike, I knew you were fucking bored with
No
me
one
from the
here.
start. I could see right through you.
Hurry!
He just got the rebar pulled out of his back.
You're doing good. Just keep at it.
Out of my back, that shit went through to my
Open the
front.
double doors. Oh man. Here, lean on me.
No.
Lean on
Can you
me.
walk?
What? Let me not
Yes.
sing. Nope, I don't want to be cut
It
off.
would have been better if it went through his leg.
Yeah, he wouldn't be walking.
He would. He'd be limp.
Come on.
No, I mean, you could survive this. It would just be like really, like, Joel. She sewed him together. She got something from somewhere.
Joel!
Behind you.
No, that was antibiotics. But she sewed him up before that. Which means, and plus, we don't actually know how much time passed between
Ooh.
here and there. So maybe what, like a couple weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks maybe at the max. She probably would have made it to the gas station, something. She would have found something. So she had to find something to sew them back together. First aid kit. She had to have found the first aid kit.
Well, that's what this whole next journey is.
Swear to God. I get you
What
out
you
of here.
need is some of that stuff from Resident Evil 7.
Look, you water in a jar, yeah.
If it can stick a leg back on a freaking sternum.
Or in Resident Evil 8, his hand when he got his hand cut off.
If you could staple a hand back together and attach a leg to a femur, like no problem about pouring somebody's goo gone, goo get, whatever the hell. In Resident Evil 7, the way you heal is by pouring shit onto yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a demonstration if you actually... Not everyone will see it because they don't get caught by Jack, but if you get caught by Jack in a specific room, he will chop Ethan's leg off with a shovel.
Yeah, I've
Actually,
done. It's happened.
He will give you a bottle of the shit, and he'll make you crawl for it, and he'll literally pick up your leg, stick it next to your knee and pour that shit, and then your leg will start working. That's how the game explains that shit. It doesn't actually explain what it is; it just shows you how crazy
I think
it
we're
is.
safe.
Hey, I want the juice of
Joel?
God.
Basically, Jesus juice.
Juice.
Joel,
And what?
get up. You gotta tell me what to do.
Bro, he hit his head on the sidewalk.
You gotta get
Or
up.
road, whatever you want to say. Yeah, when he fell off that horse, like, I feel like 40% of that fall was like just his head.
I mean, imagine if you lost that much blood and you were just riding.
What, kid?
I'm amazed he even got on Palace.
Do you remember back in the day, right, when this game was being streamed? It might have been when it was remastered on the PS3 originally, right? But there was the streamer girl. She was streaming it, and in this part, she's like, "This fucking thing I've ever seen in my life." And then when that happens, she goes, and covers her face.
This won't last
When the rabbit gets Ellie.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
It's like the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh man, it's funny.
No, just start.
It took me forever to find the last spawn of the dude. I hit him twice and then I just could not find him.
You know what's funny is I think you have to hit him 3 times.
You do. You have to hit him 3 times
Where'd you go?
and you find him dead.
It's really annoying. Why wouldn't Ellie take the rifle from Joel? To be fair.
Bet you doesn't want to make problems.
There you are.
Nah, ammunition, probably.
What is your... Keep him off this couch.
I'll just fall right there. Chill, right, man.
Hey, Brad. You ever met a human being that when they go to use the urinal in a bathroom, they pull their pants all the way down?
Yeah.
Who was it?
Brad's one of those people.
Tom.
I do
No,
not.
I'm the dude who, like, out of 7 stalls, you're at the farthest one. I stand the one right next.
You would do that.
I'm that guy. I'm waiting to loot your death box. We were talking about stuff from Apex, Kaden. Like, if there was anything you could get from Apex. And you know what Mike said he wanted?
Come on,
A dock drone. And then I took it a step further. I was like, it'd be really cool to have a dock drone that had USB ports to charge your electronics so it actually heals things.
Floating in the air.
No, he would be on a table or something. I would want a death box foot bucket, which is like a giant chest that you put stuff in, but it would look like a death box. That would be cool.
Yo, her sway is not upgraded.
Like something like realistic, like I said, you could go to black market. But I'd say something.
When you stick.
I want to steal shit.
No, I'm talking about a thing as a prop, like a thing to put on a shelf or in your room. I already have.
Where the hell did it go?
I have Raven's Bite. I have.
There it is.
I would want hot
Steady.
stuff that is apparently
I have too much wit,
Gotcha.
Raven's Bite, Steel Mark's good.
and I got you the butterfly.
It's kind of sad it doesn't have.
What would it have been called? What is your problem, right, man?
Where did you run to? There you are.
I was going through it, and I think there's more. I think there's more just normal nick weapons.
Woo!
than weapons.
Damn, what a shot.
Oh yeah, you don't have the thing in this one. Very interesting.
What?
The bow doesn't have like the aim assist. Like, you know that arch thing?
Mm-hmm.
See where the arrow's gonna go?
Oh, he doesn't have it.
No, the game doesn't have that. Yeah, you actually have to hit where you're aiming.
Mm-hmm.
Not really. I think the arrow goes where the crosshair goes.
No, if you just seen that last one, I had to really aim up for that one.
Unbelievable.
Where'd the blood trail go?
I'm not gonna do that. Oh, it's cool. Her little thing on her backpack actually moves.
I lost the blood trail.
I was watching. Better be hilarious. Damn, it's already 12, homie. It's almost 12:15. Is it fun? It's not, but whatever.
When you're running through Davidstown, you can find Ellie's backpack at the collectible. You know that, right?
You find Ellie's backpack.
So it's a collectible. When you're collectible, you can inspect it.
That's weird.
But then after you go and get it back to the original,
I gotta find that blood. Oh, oh, there's blood right there.
after you leave Davidstown,
Got it.
How are you still alive?
So Ellie will have her backpack on.
Wow.
Come on. Run.
Well, there's model viewers on this.
You're a model viewer.
Ellie also gets some really cool custom
Are you referring to yourself as a model since I'm viewing you? 'Cause that's pretty fucking conceited.
Oh, great. Everything's cool.
I already made it to David. Yep. Where's the deer? No, I remember it being right inside the house. Oh no, yeah, wait.
Who's there?
The
Come out!
face of that thing didn't look that up to, like, it didn't look that up to,
Hello?
like, graphic killer.
We just want to talk.
Any sudden moves and I put one right between your eyes.
It
Ditto for
is
Buddy
that
Boy over
creepy
there.
son of a bitch. No, they took
What
out
do you want?
emotion.
Name's David.
David? I actually
Here's my
kind of
friend
like David
James.
until he went for
Pretty sure
From
he
a
used to
larger
have
group.
short sleeves.
Women, children.
Buddy
All very,
boy.
very hungry.
So am I. Women
And it was a
children
gray
are
sweatshirt.
very hungry too.
He
Well,
always had a bean down.
maybe we could
Yes, he is.
trade you for some of that meat there. What do you need? Weapons, ammo, clothes.
Medicine.
Trade you for some of that meat there.
You have any antibiotics?
David was cool until he was a cannibal.
We do.
Yeah, he was more than a
Well,
cannibal.
follow
but
I'm
yeah.
not following you anywhere.
Okay,
Buddy Boy can go get it. He comes back with what I need. The deer is all yours. Anyone else shows up,
You
Yeah.
put
Oh,
one right
yeah.
between my eyes.
that's right.
Mad Mike.
What?
nothing.
What'd
Probably
he
better
say?
use-
Penicillin
Probably
in
better
the
you
syringe.
didn't
Better
hear.
eat
Fast. Go on.
If you get a letter in the mail saying you owe people money, it has
I'll
nothing
take
to
that
do with
rifle.
us.
Heard.
Of course.
Back up.
Yeah, you do that. You do forget things in a matter of freaking microseconds.
It's probably gonna be a while. You,
There's only one thing worse than
take some shelter
a,
from the cold?
and then boom, a child.
I know, I
Bring
said
him
child.
with us.
You said you.
Said the other person. Do you know what meme for
Yes, I think he. No, he might not know the meme. Is that from The Office? I don't know. Oh, yeah. Or Parks and Rec. Yeah, I don't know.
You really shouldn't be out here
Child.
all alone.
I don't like company.
It's fine.
I see.
Have you ever heard Penn?
What's your name?
Have you ever heard what he said
Why?
about children? He
Look,
says
I
that they're
understand
toxic.
It's not easy to trust a couple of strangers.
So, like if you don't give it a it's funny the way he said it. Like you would have to hear how he said it. 'Cause
I'm sure it's gonna be
everywhere.
just fine.
It'll die. Or they'll die. Something like that. Penn and Teller. It's the really tall dude with the glasses and the dude who never talks. They're really fucking smart, and they have a show called Fool Arson. All that. Yeah, they go on to. You go on there and
You
you
want
have to
another
try
gun?
and like perform a magic trick or
Sorry.
something, and they can't be able to figure it out. And then
Really
you
like my
get
rifle back.
No, you have your
the
pistol.
Fool's Trophy, something like that. And it's a question mark on the pallet.
I've had some
that's what it
practice.
stands. Pretty cool. I just said it. You see what I mean? Matter seconds, bro.
That's just not.
Cover the windows.
You don't pay attention to anything. You'd walk right off the cliff.
Where we at? Where we at?
Walk into yourself.
You would take a long walk up the cliff.
Every shot.
Done this before.
They're in here. You weren't kidding. You're a better shot with that thing than I am. Give me a hand with this.
You know how to insta-kill the bloater, Mike?
No.
Basically, if you can shoot his foot while he's up top on the thing before he jumps
Let
down,
him come in through the
he'll
windows.
leap down and he'll fall, and it's like fall damage.
More infected on this side.
You
It's a
can
big
blow his
They
foot
must
off with
have
the
followed.
rifle.
Maybe they followed you and your friend.
It's not fully upgraded, it just has the max capacity. It might have a
Here,
boost of damage.
here's
to
some
it,
more
it
ammo.
kills the regular infected with like bullets and stuff. Or anybody's body, really. It's probably got at least a couple damage. I should shoot them when they get in, that way you can like their head.
Oh shit! Clicker! Run! God damn it!
You still doing the stuff part?
He just got 8. He's got 1 left. Assuming he actually did them.
Oh Lord, there's a whole lot of them coming at us.
Yeah, I see him.
You doing stuff part?
On your right.
No. Fighting for his life.
Come on,
Yeah,
get in here.
I can make it to the entire game on the difficulty as a whole, and once I get to this part, then I would die. Not the shooting part, but the stealth part. Go through the entire game, any difficulty, like survival and
Keep
under.
doing that. Here, on the right.
Those are maneuverability things.
Infected.
Thank you. I know it's infected.
Whatever disease is in the Last of Us, Caden has that growing on his
Screw it.
face.
We're getting out of this one. All right, kid. This way.
Coda? You're ridiculous.
Come on. I'll
Nah,
block
because I
their
was going to say
Cover
something
the
completely
stairs.
different, but I remember he was on stage. Damn, I'm just picturing a mushroom growing out of your freaking coat. Horrible looking in my head. Nah, like I do have a fear of that kind of thing. Like there's tryptophobia, right? That's when you have a fear of like small holes in your skin.
It's clear.
But my mind takes
This
it a
way.
step further. It creeps me out when I think about any sort of thing growing out of your skin.
You don't need to worry
Freaks
about
me
it.
the hell out. Mushrooms, fungus, little bumps, any of that. Like, goosebumps are fine, but like my brain, like skin tags or fucking, like sometimes people get like blackheads that are really defined, right? Like really hard pieces of skin. Like Charisma had one on her back once, and I would touch it all the time, and it was there for like pretty much the length of our entire relationship. And one day she finally let me like dig that bitch off, but it was hard. Like, I almost had to get a pair of tweezers, or I did get a pair of tweezers, and I ripped that bitch out, and it was like a seed. Like, it's just terrible. Shit creeps me the fuck out. Creep me.
Just pop one right over you.
Did you guys throw a tree?
Stay close.
Mike's coming up on the stealth part. But she's
Hey,
gonna
kid,
miss one of
you
the
all right?
shots, and then I'll load 2 arrows really quick and then top.
Blinkers. Get out of there!
You still always take your shot? Or you just
It depends.
I always kill the first one.
I'll probably try to skip it if I'm on a no death run, and then the moment I get killed, I'm gonna fuck all in.
You done with this one?
No,
Did this one?
pretty much. I mean, maybe on normal I have, but harder than Echo.
How did I miss that?
That man swerved. Oh, he's still alive. Nice trade Tom in the face.
What is going on here? It takes more than one shot?
Probably.
That took one shot. That one was right behind me. Where you at?
Kid, if you were anything from a video game, you know what you'd be? A little bit. Yeah.
Why? People want to join me and take my stuff?
No, you'd be running around with a giant syringe stabbing dead people, absorbing the power.
Little sister.
You're feminine.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes, you are. Yes. You're feminine. You know. Just because even the boyfriend in the lesbian couple, she's still feminine.
That's rude.
Just less feminine.
Give me the brick. Thank you.
No, I'm dead serious. No lesbian in Bertha. Edna, maybe. Who does sure? Bertha? No. Big Bertha is what you call a bazooka in the army. Or a giant truck. Or a tank, like something. No.
Is that it? Is that all the things that are down here?
You're thinking Betsy?
Betsy? Isn't Betsy the truck from Gears of War?
It's either Betsy or Bessie. It's one of those two. It might even be Betsy, I don't know.
There you are.
Come on. Doors this way.
Just tell me what to do.
What was that shit, kid, and what comes after? Yeah. How does it go? Because I don't remember. I don't remember. What is it? What is it? God,
Are you two are fighting like a married couple over there?
No,
That's real cute.
Caden's just like, I'll ask him the same question. He doesn't realize what I'm asking. It drives me nuts.
Real cute.
We're so close. We need to get up there.
Why is he just standing?
There.
Because he was waiting on me.
How do you think the unthinkable? An iceberg, that's funny or something. You kind of have to mention Mike Tyson now. If you say that to someone,
Jesus.
like just completely out of context.
Excuse me.
If you don't mention Mike Tyson at all, you're never gonna do it.
Mike Tyson?
Yeah, one day I said something about Mike Tyson, okay? Like, how do you think the unthinkable? I'm like, I don't know how. He's like,
You be
with
quick.
an
Keep a lookout for
iceberg.
those things.
I know.
I don't remember who said it, but someone said the only person Mike Tyson can't beat in a fight is a veteran.
Yeah, that's what was funny. I saw a picture of him in a wheelchair, actually. Like saying he's getting old.
Watch your horn mouth. I'm working here.
On Netflix, I watched it.
Where's the other one?
It's good. It's an alright movie. Family Guy made fun of it. Yeah. They're on a plane, and there's a baby behind the two crying, or the baby's holding crying, one of the two. But like the woman asked her, like, are you sure you don't want to move seats? She's like, no, it's okay. She's like, it's okay, it's not that bad. And then like the pilot says, and our in-flight his name is Hancock. And then the baby and the guy start crying. I don't know, I like them too. You know what really like psyched me out, right, is that Hancock is so old that it was actually made fun of an epic movie. An epic movie feels old as hell. I was still in elementary school when that movie came out. So you know how there's like scary movie? Well, they also made a couple others. There was Epic movie, and then there was Disaster movie.
Isn't there another way to go?
Epic movie made fun of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Hancock, X-Men, Narnia, Beowulf, 300. Oh no, wait, not Beowulf. Beowulf was Disaster. 300. Pirates of the Caribbean, Hancock, Jumper. No, that was Disaster. There was a bunch of movies that Epic movie made fun of. Like instead of Captain Jack Sparrow, it was Captain Jack Swallow. That was his name. It was weird as hell. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So you know how there's that like rumor where like everything in the factory is made out of like kids and people eat the candy. Well, this movie they actually do that, and like they break it down doing rap. Like Willy Wonka's doing all kinds of weird rap moves, and it's not actually. It's the one with Johnny Depp as Willy Wonka. So he's doing all kinds of weird dance moves. It's hilarious. And he's like killing the people. He puts one dude in a chair and he like pulls out one of his teeth, puts that in like a thing for candy. It's crazy. They also make fun of Nacho Libre. Like for example, right, Jack Black. So they're doing that shit where they're gonna be eating like whatever it is. I think it's the beans, the rice and beans or whatever. And in the real Nacho Libre, he goes into town to get these like Frito chips or something to make it like help it taste better. And in this one, so the dude's getting ready to eat. You're like, what is this? He's like, you need the chips. And Jack Black is on the table. It's like, nacho cheese Doritos. And he like is shaking the bag, crushes them, right? He crushes them up, and he like goes to blow them, and then he sneezes, and like this nacho cheese brown pasty snot goes all over through his face. It's not really Jack Black. It's someone pretending to be Jack Black. It's all over his face. He's like, when I get out of here, I'm gonna be a lucha libre wrestler. And then Jack Black beats his ass. It's fucking hilarious. Epic movie was definitely on the funnier side. Disaster movie.
Alright, here it comes.
I feel like Disaster movie took a little crap. At the end, the girl pulled a pistol out of his gun. What else? What else? Cool.
Jeez. Looks like someone already got those things and lost.
We're looking for these boys.
Disaster movie made fun of Jumper, Narnia.
Look for an exit.
Was it Narnia? Yeah, a little bit of Narnia. Jumper, Narnia, Indiana Jones, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, Beowulf, Sex and the City, the Avengers. Well, not really the Avengers. It was more so Iron Man, the Hulk, and Hellboy. The movie called, I don't remember, something with Chance. It's where the girl like comes out of the sewers in New York City. It made fun of Alvin and the Chipmunks. The movie Juno. What else? High School Musical.
Come on, get closer.
I feel like it made fun of the people. Indiana Jones is a midget. Yeah. There was something else about him that you would laugh at, but I can't tell you. Not on my stream. No.
Come on, get closer.
At one point, there's a hurricane in the city, right? And they're having to keep the truck to fight it. And like, I don't remember who shows up first. Oh no, it's Hancock. Like the kids goes to get Hancock. Is that? I thought that was Epic movie. It is Disaster movie. So this kid goes to wake up Hancock, and he's like getting pissed. Grabs the kid and throws him in the city. And
I know who you're talking about. That's funny.
Then Hancock goes to fly to like, he's like, so like the hurricane is like, what's this happening? Oh no, the hurricane is like tearing up the city, and he looks over and sees it, and he's like, oh no man, Big Will is out of here. And he goes to jump and fly off. He hits the street light, falls down, like gets knocked out. Then let me see. So So then Iron Man shows up, and Iron Man
You're
basically
doing fine, kid.
It doesn't
the
feel like
Hurricane
it.
throws a cow and
Stay
it lands on
focused.
Iron
We'll
Man
make
and
it.
turns it into a tin can. Then the Hulk, well, Bruce Banner shows up. He's like, "Don't make me angry. You will love me when I'm angry." And he starts turning into the Hulk. He turns into the Hulk. He's just screaming and shouting. The Hurricane blows his shorts
Here come
away, and he's
more.
completely
How many of these
naked.
things are there?
And oh no,
No
wait,
idea.
that
Just keep at it.
oh no, yeah, that happens, I think. And then a cow gets struck with the Hulk. It hits him and he falls over. Then Hellboy shows up to fight the Hurricane.
To your right.
And he's like, I'm doing the badass around here. He's holding his gun. He throws his scar down. A cow lands on Hellboy. He gets up and he's like all mad and shit. And he's like, what was that? I didn't need that. I'm already out of that. He's like, look at me. Look at me. He's pointing at his hand. He's like, it's a lobster claw. And he's like, I'm out of here. He's walking away pissed off. He kicks the cow and then keeps walking. And then the Hurricane starts destroying shit.
Come
Hannah
on,
Montana
come on.
shows up, and then a meteor falls on her, and she dies. All kinds of shit. Amy Winehouse is a saber-tooth cat.
Sound good? What?
The funniest part of the movie, though, Caden, is two different versions of the song. The unrated version is it's basically it's called the I'm song. And it's everyone in the movie going over who they have sex with. Then the other one is dating. I'm dating, and then it says like through all the books. I'm dating my Dana. And she's like, you're dating my Dana? Well, I'm dating Hannah Montana. Now just replace the word dating with the other one, and that's the pulse. It's hilarious. My favorite part though is when it's supposed to be Hancock,
We did it.
and he's doing this weird shuffle dance, and he's
Sounds
doing
so
it, and
disappointed.
then he switches it up and he starts air thrusting with his hands on his head, saying, he's like, and I'm dating. I don't even remember. It's just hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Prince Caspian, Juno, Alvin and the Chipmunks. So the Alvin and the Chipmunks, right? They're rabid and they eat people. I shit you not kidding. Juno, they get Juno, like they make it through the movie, and like a couple people start dying off. They attack Juno, and she's pregnant, but they jump on her back, and she's flipping out. She falls over a box. She's laying on the floor, and Alvin and the two other chipmunks are eating her back, and you can see her spine. They're like really terrible looking hand puppets. They're like, oh my god, they got Juno. And Alvin looks up at the camera and he goes, oh, tasty
Well, you handled
vertebrae.
yourself pretty nice back there.
And then Juno starts
say we
talking while she's
make a pretty
dying.
good team.
And like they felt bad, but then she wouldn't stop talking and
We
quit.
got lucky.
And they didn't care and they left her.
No. No such thing as luck.
Or how about this, right? Juno's a pregnant woman, and at one point she's getting into a kung fu fight with this they-them person, right? And she does the thing from the Zohan, where she's holding the person's hand, and she kicks him in the face. And he's like, was that your feet? He's like, and she's like, yes. So now this is my other foot. She hits with the other feet. These are both my feet. And then and this is my baby's foot, and a tiny slimy baby foot comes out and kicks her in the face.
Crazy man.
Fucking hilarious.
I get that. He's crazy man. Traveler.
That's Disaster Movie. Disaster Movie is pretty funny. Epic Movie's pretty funny too. It's just Epic Movie's very old. Like it was hard to watch that movie back when it came out.
Get upset.
I don't know. I just can never find anyone who had it. It's up there with Grandma's Boy and things like that.
James, lower the gun.
No way, David. I'm not gonna let her go.
Lower the gun.
Yo, where the hell Gainesville?
Now give her the medicine.
So has David released that he was a priest in his past life yet?
Oh, what?
That's not your concern.
David came out that he was a priest
don't know.
Move the fuck out of the way.
Won't survive long out there.
Let's see, out of curiosity, see if I can find Epic movie or something.
Oh, thanks.
So Epic movie. 2007 is when it came out. It's on Stars. Damn, I should have had Nanny get Stars.
Let's get out of here.
A disaster movie. 2008, 1 year later. So disaster movie, Caden, is on Peacock. Oh no, Epic. What the hell? Not Disney Epic. I typed in disaster. Disaster movie is on Peacock, so we could watch disaster movie.
Disaster movie, the one with the superheroes?
The cowboy.
No, the freaking not the cowboy.
The cow getting, yeah, that's the disaster movie's that one.
Joel?
So what's funny, right, is in that movie I was telling you about. So there's a movie. It's called like something translated. Damn, Mike, are you you developing film over there?
What do you mean?
Your stream, you're just you're all red right now. Like just all red. So what was I saying?
Here we go.
What was I saying, kid?
Movie, something in chat.
Yeah, so there's a movie where it's about this princess chick who goes through a portal.
Hold
She
on.
comes out of the sewer.
That's it.
Well, in disaster movie, that's what they're making fun of. But instead of being a princess who went through a portal, she was just a girl dressed as a princess living in the sewer. And then it's like, how do you manage down there? And she's like, drugs. Lots and lots and lots of mind-bending, glorious drugs. Like something like that. There's a breakdancing scene between her and like some other people. The pregnant girl starts doing like she starts spinning on her belly like breakdancing. Okay, I'm saying this movie's whack. These movies are like scary movies, but way different. The concept is very like minimal. It's all about just making fun of stuff while going through stuff. Like you're just making fun of movies
I'm gonna draw them
over
away
and
from
over. It's
here.
hilarious.
I'll come back for you.
People, movies, all that shit.
He's the very start when he's like talking to all the people and they're on the edge of the Empire State Building and like the truck.
What?
We can change
Very
this.
start of the movie.
He's wearing a pair of Jordans. Right? It made me almost want a pair of Jordans.
Hey, I got her!
I like movies can really sell products like half the time. Movies can really
But
sell products.
David said,
No!
shoot her now!
Faster!
That's like me and Sean were talking. If you in Terminator Salvation, when they go to leave, like when there's this thing called a gatherer or an extractor, whatever it's called, giant robot. They're at a gas station. That's where people will hold up. They're leaving, and they blow it up to get away. But it's 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven was doing a lot of promotion for Terminator Salvation with Slurpee cups and like Slurpee ornament things. I still have the skull somewhere.
Shit, she's
Like,
running!
I still have that white Jordan, I think, somewhere. Maybe, I don't know. But I had a Terminator skull.
What do they want?
Almost looked like you were gonna let him get up there. Damn.
Shoot the horse! Shoot the fucking
He's
horse!
running on the horse away from the police. Dallas is about to get shot. They get shot right here.
He gets shot as soon as he steps down a little bit.
No, he's crossing the bridge.
Oh man.
Speaking of how bad these people's aim is,
No, they covered him in snow. Yeah.
totally fair.
No, like just like on his body, not submerged.
Maybe he covered the blood. I think we're infected.
Damn, how did we pass that many minutes that quickly?
What do you mean?
We passed 30 whole ass minutes.
Already won.
No, it was approaching 12:15, and now it's fucking 12:45. Wild. Oh, by the way, Kaden, you have to blame Mike, but we're not going to lunch on Saturday
It's not my fault.
because he doesn't care about us.
You're giving him false lies.
He can hear you. 2 ways, actually, because you're on the TV and you're in my phone.
Freezing my ass off.
No, he had to change his works. He had to change his work schedule.
I probably won't.
Now he's off Friday, but I work Friday. No shit. He's not gonna come pick you up on the bike.
Fuck are you?
That's the only thing Mike has. He's a big ass TV, sure.
Hello? Hey,
Can't ride that bitch.
fucking find this kid already. Fan out.
Come on, come on. Come on, don't back up.
You could not use a TV as a means of transportation.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't.
But
No.
yes.
No, because it's flat.
Still.
A sled has to have like something. It has to be curved up in the front, even a little bit. Otherwise, it's gonna go. It's gonna bury. You shut up. You're retarded. Stop speaking.
Who do you agree with?
I had to take his phone away today because TikTok was ruining his brain. I'm not even joking. I literally took his phone away because of TikTok.
So he gets his phone taken away, he gets his PlayStation taken away.
He thought testicles had taste buds.
This is where this conversation ends.
Then
No, there is no then.
No, there's another thing. He thought that teenagers could just walk into a place and purchase a gun.
Oh! Well, yeah.
That's what I said.
I know there's like stuff that you do it, but it's not just
No. He thought that a child could walk into a damn gun store.
Hey, I see him in the hallway.
I didn't say 12-year-old. I said a child.
Where did you come from?
Child is a child under 18. There's no such thing as a 17-year-old man. Because a 17-year-old
17-year-old man.
is a child. It's completely counterintuitive to what a man is. Even some 18-year-olds aren't men. 23, 20, fuck. There's a lot of them.
Oh, shit.
Aiden thought a child could purchase a farm.
Not a child.
Child. A child. It's a child.
Caden, what are you?
You are a child because there's a teen at the end of your year.
Where are you going with this shotgun, guy?
Dude, I can't say that. I was gonna say something that equates to the joke, but I can't.
Can I go in?
Okay, and they were never feet long anyway. Good. I don't want to sandwich it out of a loaf of bread anyway.
I'm gonna save it here.
Aw, see, Mike's abandoning us.
No, I'm going to play some Apex.
You're gonna play Apex with who?
With Jeremiah.
Jeremiah, who the fuck is Jeremiah? Tell him his ice cream is ass.
Those are actually Italian ices, thank you.
Actually, you get ice cream on top